What if I told you that in just 5 minutes you could unlock the life you've always dreamed of? Imagine having the power to transform your reality, not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. It's not a fantasy or a gimmick. It's a law of the universe waiting for you to harness it. No matter where you are, what you've been through, or how impossible it feels, the keys to your dream life are within your reach. This is more than manifestation. This is the power to create your reality. Stay with me and I'll show you how. You have more power within you than you realize. Right now, in this very moment, you are standing at the precipice of a life-altering shift. The world you see around you is not as solid and unchangeable as it appears. It is, in fact, malleable, shaped by the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold. Everything around you is a reflection of the energy you put out, consciously or unconsciously. You are not just a passive observer in this world. You are the creator of it. The power you hold isn't some distant, abstract concept. It's embedded in your every thought, every feeling, and every assumption you make. The moment you recognize this, the moment you stop seeing yourself as powerless in the face of your circumstances, is the moment everything changes. You are not waiting for the world to change to align with your dreams. Your world is waiting for you to change to align with your own vision, to awaken to the truth of who you are. This isn't about wishing for something to happen. This is about assuming the feeling of having already achieved it. Your mind has the ability to shape reality itself. In the same way that an artist uses a brush to bring a blank canvas to life, you use your thoughts to create the reality you experience. The canvas of your life is waiting for you to paint it. Neville Goddard, one of the greatest minds on manifestation, spoke of the law of assumption. This law states that whatever you assume to be true, your mind will work to make it a reality. It's not about waiting for external circumstances to change or lining up the perfect condition. It's about deciding with unshakable belief that your dream life is already yours, that you already embody the person who has it. Everything you need is already within you, ready to be unlocked. The first step to manifesting your dream life isn't some complicated formula or endless list of rules. It's the simple, profound understanding that you hold the power to create the life you want. Now, the moment you claim that power, the universe moves to meet you. But it all starts with one thing: the belief that you can. So let go of the doubts, the fears, and the old limitation. The world is waiting for you to step into your power. 2. The law of assumption. The secret Neville taught us. The law of assumption is a powerful concept popularized by Neville Goddard, and it's the key to unlocking your ability to manifest your desires. At its core, the law of assumption states that what you assume to be true will become your reality. In simpler terms, if you assume that your desires are already fulfilled, you will begin to see them manifest in your life. This law is grounded in the idea that our outer world is a reflection of our inner beliefs. What we believe to be true, we create. If you continuously tell yourself that success, happiness, love, or financial freedom are unattainable, that belief will solidify and become your reality. Conversely, if you assume that these things are already yours, the universe will align to bring them to you. Neville often emphasized that the key to manifesting anything is to live in the end, to feel, act, and think as if your desire has already been fulfilled. This means shifting your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on the feeling of already having it. If you want a dream job, assume you already have it. Feel the pride, excitement, and satisfaction that come with achieving your goal. If you want financial freedom, assume you're already wealthy and live in the mental space of abundance. One of the most powerful aspects of the law of assumption is its simplicity. You don't need to wait for external circumstances to change or for something miraculous to happen. You have the power to create your reality by assuming the feeling of your desired outcome. This can be done through visualization, affirmations, and aligning your thoughts with the state of already having what you want. The law of assumption works because the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you fully believe and feel that you've already received your desire, your subconscious begins to work to bring that reality into your life. By mastering this law, you hold the key to limitless possibilities. The world you see today is a product of your assumptions, and the power to change it lies within you. Embrace the law of assumption, and watch how quickly your dreams begin to manifest. The power of feeling, living in the end. It's not enough to simply imagine what you want, you must feel as though you already have it. This is where the magic happens. Feeling is the language of the subconscious. The mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So when you vividly feel the emotions associated with your desire, your subconscious accepts it as reality. It then works behind the scenes to bring that reality into your physical experience. It's not the visualizations or affirmations alone that bring change, it's the emotions that power them. Living in the end means living as though the wish is already fulfilled. Picture yourself already living your dream life. Not as something that will happen, but as something that is happening now. Feel the joy, the peace, the gratitude, and the excitement of it. When you embody the feeling of already having what you want, you are aligning yourself with that version of reality. This is not a mental exercise. This is a shift in your state of being. Your emotions act as a magnet, pulling your desires into your reality. If you feel lack or doubt, you'll attract more of the same. But if you feel abundant, successful, and fulfilled, you begin to draw those experiences to you. The energy you emit is what the universe responds to. The key here is consistency. Every time you feel the emotions of your dream life, you reinforce the reality you wish to create. When you wake up in the morning, imagine how you'd feel if you already had everything you desire. Throughout the day, practice bringing those feelings to the surface, no matter the external circumstances. The more you practice living in the end, the more your external world will begin to shift. Living in the end is a powerful act of faith. It's the belief that your dream life is not out of reach, but already yours. By feeling it deeply, you tell the universe, this is my reality now. The universe in turn will align with your vibration, manifesting the physical evidence of what you already know to be true. The illusion of time, manifesting beyond time and space. Time as we understand it is one of the greatest illusions we face. We live our lives as if it's a straight line, past, present, and future, each moment leading into the next. But what if I told you that this perception of time is the very thing holding you back from manifesting your dreams? Manifestation operates beyond the limitations of time. In reality, all things exist simultaneously. Past, present, and future. The life you desire already exists in the quantum field, just waiting for you to align with it. Time doesn't have to pass for your dream to materialize because, in truth, the future you are striving for is already here. It is happening right now. When you assume the feeling of the end result, when you step into the experience of your ideal life in the present moment, you collapse time. Your belief and feeling in the present moment, then the fabric of time, aligning your physical reality with the reality you've assumed. The key to unlocking this power lies in your ability to act as if your desires are already a fact. The universe doesn't respond to a waiting state, but to a state of being. When you operate from the belief that your dream life is happening right now, the universe rearranges itself to reflect that assumption. Time in this sense becomes irrelevant. The idea that you need to wait for a future event to manifest is an illusion that keeps you stuck in a cycle of lack. You might think you need more time, but the truth is, you need to fully embrace the reality you desire in the present. When you change your inner world, everything around you must change too, and it happens instantly. Think about it this way. When you visualize your dream life, your mind doesn't distinguish between what is happening in the present or what you wish to manifest. It reacts as if it is already real. This is the power of the present moment. Time doesn't move in a linear fashion, and by aligning with your ideal life, you are tapping into the energy of that reality. Regardless of what's happening in the physical world around you, you are not bound by time. You are the creator of it. When you step into the feeling of already having what you desire, you transcend time. Your dream life is not something waiting for you in the future. It is already here. 5. The role of belief. Unshakable faith in the process. Belief is the cornerstone of manifestation. Without it, everything else falls apart. Manifestation isn't just about hoping something will happen, it's about having unshakable faith that it will happen. The world around you reflects your inner beliefs, and if you doubt, the universe will mirror that doubt. But if you firmly believe in the possibility of your dreams, the universe must respond accordingly. Unshakable belief is the bridge between your desires and their realization. It's the fuel that propels your thoughts into physical reality. When you truly believe in the manifestation process, you align your entire being with the outcome you desire. This belief doesn't come from external circumstances. It comes from within. It's a deep knowing that the universe is always working in your favor, even when things don't appear to be going your way. Neville Goddard, a pioneer of manifestation teachings, emphasized that belief is a mental attitude that must be unwavering. He often spoke of the feeling of the wish fulfilled, which is the state of believing that what you desire is already yours. When you feel that you've already achieved your goals, the universe has no choice but to align with that belief. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy send out a frequency that draws in the experiences and opportunities necessary to make your dreams come true. But belief requires consistency. It's not enough to believe for a few moments or when it's convenient. To manifest your dream life, your belief must become a daily practice. When doubts arise, and they will, you must choose to reaffirm your belief in the process, regardless of the outside world. The more you trust the process, the more you align yourself with the forces of creation. Belief also requires surrender. Let go of the need to control the outcome and trust that the universe has a plan that's even better than what you've imagined. Belief is not about forcing things into existence, but about aligning with what is already on its way to you. When you truly believe, the how of manifestation becomes irrelevant. It's no longer about effort, it's about trust. In the end, unshakable faith in the manifestation process is the most powerful tool you have. When you believe wholeheartedly, the universe moves to meet you, and your dream life becomes inevitable. 6. Mental rehearsal. Becoming the person who has it. Mental rehearsal is one of the most powerful tools in the manifestation process. It's the art of vividly imagining yourself already living the life you desire. And the beauty of this technique is that it trains your mind to accept the reality you want, long before it manifests in the physical world. The mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. This is why mental rehearsal works so effectively. When you imagine yourself as the person you want to become, your brain starts to build the neural pathways associated with that version of you. Your thoughts and beliefs begin to shift toward this new identity, and your actions will start aligning with the person who already has everything they desire. To begin, find a quiet space and close your eyes. Picture in as much detail as possible the life you want. Visualize your dream job, the relationship you desire, the wealth you seek, or the health you've always wanted. Imagine yourself living in that reality. How do you feel? What are you doing? What's happening around you? Engage all your senses as you step into this new world. Feel the excitement, the pride, the gratitude as if it is happening right now. The more you do this, the more real it becomes. Your brain starts to accept this mental rehearsal as a new truth. And as your mind believes it, your external world begins to shift to mirror that belief. You're not just imagining, you're embodying the life you want to live. One key to successful mental rehearsal is repetition. Your subconscious mind thrives on repetition, and the more frequently you mentally rehearse, the faster your mind will align with your desired reality. Just like an athlete rehearsing their moves before a game, you are preparing your mind to act as if you've already succeeded. Also remember that mental rehearsal works best when you feel the emotions associated with your vision. Don't just imagine the event in a neutral way. Feel the joy, the sense of fulfillment, the peace of already having your dreams realized. The stronger the emotion, the more powerful the manifestation. In a nutshell, mental rehearsal is about embodying your future self today. The more vividly and frequently you practice this, the quicker you will start seeing results in your life. You're not waiting for something to happen, you're living it right now in your mind, and the universe will catch up. The power of now is the gateway to manifestation. Most people are trapped in the illusion that their dream life is something they need to work for, wait for, or earn in the future. They believe it's something to chase, but the truth is, your dream life is available to you in this very moment. The concept of now goes beyond just time. It's about recognizing that the present moment is where your power lies. The future does not exist. The past is already gone. The only time you have is the present. and within that moment you have the ability to shape your reality. When you stop waiting for someday, or when things align, you unlock the secret to rapid manifestation. You must train yourself to be fully present and assume the feeling of already having what you want. The universe responds to your energy, not your wish. When you act as though your desires have already materialized, you send out a frequency that draws them toward you. It's not about wishing, hoping, or waiting. It's about knowing it's already yours, right now. The moment of manifestation is not some distant future event. It happens when you step into your desired reality, as if it has already occurred. When you fully embrace the present moment, your energy aligns with the version of yourself who is already living that life. This alignment is what propels your manifestation into physical reality. It's essential to drop the mental clutter of when and how. Most people sabotage their manifestations by constantly wondering when things will happen or how they will unfold. By doing this, you are essentially telling the universe that you're not ready for what you want. The truth is, you are already ready. Everything you want is available to you right now. The power lies in your ability to recognize that and act as though it is already manifest. This shift in mindset from waiting for the future to fully embracing the now allows you to bypass the obstacles of doubt, fear, and disbelief. The more you can live in the present moment, the quicker your dreams will materialize. The present is all you need to change your life. When you tap into it, you become the creator of your reality. 8. The law of detachment. Letting go of the how and when. It's simple yet profound. When you let go of the how and when, you open yourself to receiving your desires in ways you could never predict. In manifestation, attachment to the outcome is a subtle yet powerful block that limits the universe's ability to deliver what you truly want. When we manifest, we often have a clear vision of what we want, but we get caught up in how it's going to happen. We obsess over the details, the timeline, and the steps. This need for control is what causes resistance, and resistance prevents your desires from flowing freely into your life. The universe is infinitely creative, and when you insist on having a particular outcome happen in a specific way, you close yourself off to a broader range of possibilities. Letting go of the how means you trust that the universe knows better than you. You trust that your desires are already being worked on behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Just because you can't see how your dream is manifesting doesn't mean it's not happening. The more you release your need for control, the more space you create for new opportunities, ideas, and solutions to arise naturally. The when is just as important to detach from. Time, as we understand it, is a human construct, and the universe does not work on a clock. Trying to force your desires into a specific timeline creates frustration, stress, and doubt. When you focus on the when, you're actually operating from a place of impatience and lack. Detaching from the when means you trust that the right moment will come when you are ready for it, and not a second before. Detachment is not about being indifferent or giving up on your dreams. It's about surrendering control and trusting the process. It's about shifting from a mindset of "I need this now" to "I trust that everything is working out perfectly in divine timing." When you practice detachment, you become aligned with your desires without the anxiety that often accompanies attachment. You shift into a space of pure trust, and that's when the magic happens. Letting go of how and when allows your dreams to materialize effortlessly because you've created the right energetic environment for them to flourish. Inspired action. The difference that changes everything. Action is what most people think of when they're trying to manifest their dreams. It's the hustle, the grind, the constant effort to push forward. It's doing more, working harder, and chasing after success with relentless determination. On the surface, it seems like the right path. After all, if you want something, you're supposed to go out and get it, right? But the truth is, this kind of action often leads to burnout, frustration, and an endless cycle of effort with little return. Now, inspired action is where the magic happens. Inspired action is the result of aligning your mind, body, and spirit with your desires. It comes from a place of clarity, confidence, and intuition. You're not forcing anything, you're simply following the natural flow of energy that's already in motion. When you tap into inspired action, Things seem to fall into place effortlessly. Opportunities show up without you having to chase them, and the right people appear at the perfect time. Here's the key: inspired action is not about doing more, it's about doing the right thing. It's about taking aligned steps that feel right, not because you think you should, but because they resonate with your highest vision of yourself. When you act from this place, the universe conspires to support you. The problem with action, as most people know it, is that it's often rooted in fear or lack. You may take action because you feel you're not doing enough, or because you're scared of missing out. This fear-based action pushes against the natural flow of your life, creating resistance. Inspired action, on the other hand, comes from a place of abundance, trust, and certainty. When you feel inspired, you're guided by your intuition, and that's when true manifestations happen. So how can you distinguish between the two? Ask yourself, does this action feel like it's coming from a place of peace, joy, or clarity? Or does it feel like a desperate attempt to force something into being? When you can make the shift from action to inspired action, you'll stop wasting time and energy on unnecessary effort. Instead, you'll start seeing results effortlessly. This is the game changer. It's the moment when you fully understand that you are the creator of your reality. All along, you've been waiting for life to change, waiting for the right circumstances, the right opportunities, or the right moment to make your move. But here's the truth: you've always had the power to shape your world. The external world is a reflection of your internal world, and when you change how you think, feel, and perceive yourself, the world around you must shift accordingly. For too long, people have lived as if they are at the mercy of external forces. They believe that life is something that just happens to them, that success is for the lucky, that happiness is for the chosen few. This is the greatest illusion of all. When you realize that everything you experience is the direct result of your thoughts and beliefs, everything changes. Every situation, every relationship, every opportunity in your life is a mirror of your internal state. If you see lack, you will experience lack. If you believe you are not worthy, you will attract circumstances that reinforce that belief. But when you realize that you are the one who has been creating it all, you step into the driver's seat of your life. You stop being a passive observer and become the active creator of your destiny. This realization comes when you stop looking for answers outside yourself. You stop waiting for permission, for validation, for someone or something to give you the approval to live the life you deserve. The moment you understand that you have been the creator all along, the chains that have bound you to limitations start to fall away. You can now consciously direct your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward the life you want to create. It's not about hoping things will change, it's about understanding that change is inevitable once you shift your inner world. The universe responds to your energy. When you align with your highest vision and see yourself as already living that dream, everything begins to fall into place. You are the creator. You always have been. The moment you embrace this truth, you will unlock the full potential of your life. It's time to stop waiting for a sign. The sign is within you. 11. Stepping into your dream life right now. Stepping into your dream life isn't something that happens in the future. It happens right now, in this very moment. The truth is, the life you've been waiting for has always been within you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the belief that you must wait for it to happen. But what if I told you that the moment you shift your perspective, the moment you truly feel as if you already have it, the entire universe begins to rearrange itself in your favor? Climactic empowerment is realizing that manifestation isn't about hoping for something to come. It's about embracing the certainty that it already exists. You are not a passive observer in your life. You are the creator. Every thought, every emotion, and every belief you've held up until this point has shaped your reality. So what if you decided to believe that everything you desire is already here in your life, right now? When you embody the feeling of already having what you want, the money, the success, the relationships, the peace, you stop chasing it. You stop waiting. And that's when it shows up. The law of assumption, as taught by Neville Goddard, says that the reality you experience is a direct reflection of what you assume to be true about yourself. If you assume your dream life is a reality, it will unfold before you. This is where the magic happens. You are the key to unlocking it. In the moment you decide to believe that your dream life is no longer a distant wish but a present reality, everything shifts. It's like flipping a switch. You no longer want your dream life. You already have it. And that certainty radiates outward, attracting everything necessary to bring it into form. This isn't about wishful thinking or relying on external circumstances to change. It's about taking full responsibility for the energy you project. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the version of you that already has everything you desire, you naturally step into the life you've always dreamed of. So stop waiting. The time to claim your dream life is now. The moment you decide that you are worthy, that you are ready, and that it's already yours, the universe will move mountains to make it a reality. It's not coming, it's already here. Step into it now. The journey of manifesting your dream life begins the moment you decide to step into your own power. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or hoping for things to change. It's about recognizing that the shift you desire starts within you right now. In just 5 minutes, you have the ability to change the course of your life by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality you want to experience. Manifestation is not a passive process. It's a conscious, deliberate act of creation. Every thought you think, every feeling you embody, and every assumption you hold shapes the life you live. You are the creator of your own reality. This is not some distant goal to be reached someday. The truth is, your dream life is already available to you. It's just waiting for you to believe it, feel it, and claim it as your own. The time to act is now. No more doubting, no more waiting for the right circumstance. The world around you will begin to shift when you choose to align your inner world with your desires. Remember, the key to manifestation is feeling your dream life as if it's already yours. The moment you do that, the universe moves to bring your desires into form. So don't wait. Step into the feeling of your dream life right now, and let go of the attachment to how and when it will unfold. Trust that once you make this inner shift, everything else will fall into place. The journey doesn't begin tomorrow or next week. It begins now. And from this moment forward, your dream life is no longer a distant hope, it's your present reality.